Happy Wednesday. We are in the parable of the prodigal son, and we ended yesterday with the young son making this scandalous, rude, crazy big demand on his father. Not long after that, not long after he makes the demand, he says not long after that, he leaves. The younger son got together all that he had. So he gets together his share of the estate. He does it quickly. Again, this is land and livestock is what they had. And so he's going to sell it for pennies on the dollar. This will be a disaster for the extended family for decades to come. It's a train wreck in every sense. But the father complied. The father divided his property, and then the son takes off, and he sets off for a distant country. And there he squandered his wealth in wild living. So the boy goes to Vegas with all that that implies, and he discovers that sin is always more expensive than we first imagine it to be. If we had perfect knowledge and we had a perfect heart, we would never sin, because sin is always stupid. It always takes more and gives less, until pretty soon an addiction is sort of by definition taking everything and giving nothing. And so he squanders everything that he has. After he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in the whole country. So stocks drop, the Dow is off 30%. He begins to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to citizens of that country, who sent him to his fields to feed pigs. So I've been told that in the Middle East, you don't actually get fired, you just get given a job that no one expects you to take. It's too far beneath you. And so they've got this young Jewish kid who's not supposed to be hanging out with the pigs, right? Who's now going to be caring for the pigs. By the way, the second thing that we understand from this is he's not only left his family, he's left his people. He's gone to the Gentiles. And now he's lost everything to the Gentiles. And there's a special term for this. If you have lost things, if you've turned over some of the collective of the Jewish people to the Gentiles, it was called kazaza. And if this happened, then you are cut off from your people. You cannot go back. You are persona non grata. So imagine how the Pharisees hear this, right? They love this story. They love hearing about this young punk who sort of turns his back on his people, turns his back on the law, goes out there and gets what he deserves. He loses it all. He's living with the pigs. That's exactly what he deserves. That is how the Pharisees hear this. They love happy endings like this, which means they're now prepared for what comes next, which will be tomorrow.